Hello everybody, welcome back. What a beautiful day, eh? This is gorgeous. I'm at Leyden Hills again. Down this kind of a little valley, but it's so quiet. Hardly anybody here at all. It's beautiful, really, really beautiful day. Right, I got a story to tell today. This was when I was in my first trip abroad with my mates. Yeah, we drove through Europe. Yeah, I think I've mentioned it before, but this one's another story within that story. Yeah, if I haven't mentioned it before, this is when we went through Europe with my mates. Right, so we was driving through, and I think it was a big old Zephyr. I think there's 5 of us in the car. We're driving through this old, we got to Ostend, in Belgium. We went to, we was going through Germany at the time. We was going into Germany. The car started to play up. So we pulled in the side of the road. We knew there was a campsite around there. We found it on a map and that, you know, because there was no phones in them days, like, you know, no portable phones anyway. So we decided where we were going to park up and that. We thought we were close to it, so it'd be all right in the morning. We were going to go and get some and all that. Anyway, we parked up, we all kicked in the car that night. All a bit quick and cracking for driving. I had a little bit of jam and toast like we used to eat in them days. That's what we used to eat, jam and toast. It was cheap. Anyway, so we woke up in the morning, we was right near this camp. So we was about 100 yards away from it. So we had to walk down to it. And as we was walking down to it, a geezer come out. In a car, of course. I'm in the car, and we flagged him down, and we said, like, is there anyone? My mates did, like, you know, and he to be German, he couldn't speak a lot of English, but he knew what he was on about. Then we said, look, we think it's taking one of our carburettor, so we've got to get it fixed. Yeah, so if there's a garage anywhere, and mate Brian, who was a mechanic in there, he's a mechanic in Ford, I think. He'd take the carburettor off, like he said, this is what I've got to fix. And I need, I think it was brushes or something like that. I'm not mechanically minded, I don't know. So this bloke went, yes, I know where it is. So they both got him, waved the spotlight. So we said, we'll meet you back here. We couldn't go nowhere else, you know. So anyway, so he shut off, so we sat by the side of the road. It was quite a nice day. I like this. It was really lovely, gorgeous, like, you know. Had a bit of a sunbathe. We went into the camp and we said, can we get in later on? And he said, yeah, the bloke will be back, like, you know. He said, later on you can come into the camp, we'll be able to park up and that, you know. Explain the situation, we're just outside and all this. Anyway, so we explained the situation. And he said, oh, it's great, like, really, really good. So we went back to the car, we had a little bit of walk around. It was all foresty. Oh, it's beautiful, really, really nice part of Germany. I think it was near the Black Forest, I think, something like that. I can't remember. A long time ago, about 1974, I think this was. Fucking hell, that's a long time ago. Wow. Anyway, so 8 o'clock that night, Brian comes back with the car. He got the stuff. He's got the brushes for the thing. The geezer actually fixed it in the garage, like, you know. Fixed it. He put the brushes in, put it in the car, started up beautiful. Yeah. So we followed the geezer. This geezer went back into the camp. So we meet him in there, like, buy him a drink that night. Followed him back into the camp, like, you know, and signed in. Then Brian started to laugh when we got out of it. He's kept all serious. I said, what's the matter? He went, it wasn't his car. I went, what? And he said it wasn't his car. He had borrowed it to go out and get a paper. Yeah? It'd been gone about, oh, I don't know, it must be at least 10 hours to get these things done. Yeah. It was great. It was just the German people. Okay, he was a Londie, but he was fantastic. Really, really nice bloke. You know what I mean? Really good. And we got it fixed all that. We see him that night. We had a drink. His family was there. Like, the kids, we bought the car off, and we had a good drink with him, like, you know. But oh, it was amazing. Just nice people. Really nice people. And another story within this people as well. When we was getting to this camp, after we left this camp, it's just all about Germany, because people slag Germany off, you know, in them days. Just, this is 74, 20 years after war, whatever, 60, I don't know. You know, they were slagging people off. And we had a little bit of dodginess within the camp once, with this geezer had his uniform on behind him. Anyway, another story. So one part of it is we were starving hungry. It's about, I don't know, it must be about 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that, or 12 o'clock, might have been 11 or 10, I don't know. So we went in this boozer, piled up this boozer, in a car park, like a nice little boozer, like, you know. And we thought, oh, we get our head down here, like, you know. And all of a sudden the door opened of the boozer, and the bloke pulls over, like, he said, I'm sorry, I don't speak German, do you speak English, like, you know. And he went, yeah, I speak English, like, you know, do you want to come in? I said, I thought he was closed. He said, no, we've closed up, but we don't mind customers and all that, like, I suppose not many customers about. And he invited us in, and the geezer actually cooked us dinner. Okay, charged us. He cooked us dinner, right? He got us a drink, we had a drink, it was in a couple of hours, we were back to the car and crashed out the car again. Just lovely, lovely bloke. Really, really nice geezer. Really was. And another story before I go, the same journey, in the same forest, we're in the Black Forest. We actually got into the Black Forest at the end. And I don't know if it's still the same there, but the Black Forest is a beautiful, beautiful swimming pool. Not a swimming pool, a pond. You know what I mean? Like a bit of a river coming into it and all that. It was gorgeous. So we thought, we'll stay here, like, but because we was tenting, we was all poor, like, you know, we was camping this night. So we stayed there, like, we pitched a tent and all that, which everybody else was doing, like, put it in the sand, which was a mistake at the time. It went into the boozer. It was like a boozer. I remember it was like a railway thing, like a carriage, but quite big, you know, but it was just on stilts and all that, like. And we went in there like they all said, "Oh, welcome English, come in, like, you know, bring your euro," but no Deutschmarks in them days. Bring all your money and that, and have a good laugh and that. And by the time it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, they were trying to kick us out. They were saying, "Fuck off, Englishers, we don't want you no more," because they didn't close until actually the last bloke left. I mean, the last customer left. It was great. But Germany, it was a fantastic journey. I'm only young. I can remember only bits of it. You know what I mean? But it was fantastic, really, really good. We went through from there, we went up to Denmark and all that, but that's another story. All right, I'll see you all later. Bye.